Hello everybody, this is WizWorld100, you're the viewers and I'm the Let's Player. And yeah, the game that we're going to be playing is Battletoads on the Sega Genesis. Yes, there's a Battletoads game on the Genesis. This fact was kind of slipped my mind, considering that the most talked about one is the NES Battletoads, which I will do a Let's Play of later. But let's check out this Genesis one. And let me tell you, this one sucks. Don't fancy your chances. Come to me now if you dare. Ha 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 ha! You'd think going into 16-bit Genesis would be good, but it isn't. Hey Toads! Hey Toads! The Dark Queen's kidnapped Pimple and Angelica and she's holding them in the Gargantuan. Go and get them, Toads! Get ready, Toad! Down to the surface on turbo cables. Now, this game plays, for the most part, like the original, but not quite. There's a few details. Within the game that plays quite differently. For instance, it controls differently, and some of the mechanics are changed up. For instance, you can't headbutt that, and picking up the stick is a pain. And the effects are actually worse than the NES, which is actually pretty bad if you ask me. Oh, and there'll be a lot of other things that'll be really bad about this version of Battletoads. You're gonna be glad that the original Battletoads is what it is. Because trust me, I played this with 2 players, and this game was also... Oh yeah, well here's one of them. Grabbing the flies. You see, I can't reach it like this. In the NES, you can just sit there, but here, you gotta jump and grab them, and it's not very smooth how you get them. Oh, can't dash. That's not so much the game's fault as it is my controller. Oh yeah, the dragons, they don't fly away when you hit them. They just fall straight down, so it's much easier for you to get on them. That was just pathetic. Oh, I get to keep the dragon? That's kind of interesting. I never actually used the dragon, because this is the only time you ever get to use the dragon. Oh well. Oh yes, and you start off with 5 lives instead of oh, what's going on? You start off with 5 lives instead of 3, like in the original. But there was a code that lets you get 5 lives. Oh, I can't get the thing. Yeah, I gotta keep tapping to like get the thing to work. Oh, and this boss fight is fucking glitchy as all hell. Sometimes the balls won't hit. You see? That should have hit. If it was the NES one, yeah, no, you gotta jump and throw it. Otherwise, it won't work. By the way, thanks to my Genesis, it butchered the music in this game, which is actually one of the better things in this game. It still fired even though I killed it? That's not supposed to happen. The only good thing about this game is that the music sounds better. Arrgh, you made pork meat out of my psycho pigs. Which is actually kind of funny since we all make fun of the Genesis for its sound processor. Watch out, Toads! There's bound to be a whole toad load of trouble down in that crater. In the Wookiee hole. And this part, they did something that made getting 1-ups much easier. That's all you have to do. You just have to keep tapping. In the NES one, you have to actually time it. Oh, I screwed it up. But you get the idea. Oh yeah, and the worst part is, if you've gotten used to the NES game, this game will actually screw with your skills. Trust me. Trust me, it screws with like your skills in the original game, so I really don't want to play this game for too long, otherwise before it corrupts me. Oh. Well, you guys know what I was planning. There we go. 1-up. This is where you stock up on 1-ups. This level sucks because it's boring, but there is a whole bunch of 1-ups you can get, especially in the original 2. You can do it in the original 2, just not the way the Genesis lets you do it. Alright, let's see. That should be right about here. Got it. Because I'm that cool. Yeah, it's faster to kill them with the Wrecking Ball. There should be a bunch of... Well, not that. It's strange. You're supposed to be just be able to like mash the button and that's it. But obviously I screwed it up, so... Genesis controller having some connectivity issue. Yeah, those birds will drop the sword beaks for you, which I just opted not to do to get the lives. It's funny because in the NES one, it's much easier to get lives with the sword than it is without it. Yeah, because you don't have any animation that bounces you back when you hit the bird, so that's why it's so much easier to get life up. Because in the original, you bounce back a little when you kick anything. She's Louisiana. Oh, I forget if it was this game or in the NES where I got pulled over by the piranha plant several times. There we go. That's what I wanted. You're gonna need them in this game, especially because this version sucks, as I've already stated. Oh, yeah, I knew he was gonna pop up. The Genesis retains most of the familiarity of the NES game, but not all the way. Like this part, it's supposed to keep going down, but oh, you're not allowed to do that in the NES game, or that. I don't think they let you. No, they let you do. Oh wait, no, they don't let you just sit still in the middle and you just glide straight down. You just sit right in the middle on the bottom screen. You don't have to move. And they missed one of the. There was one missing barrier. Don't get too cocky, snotskins. There's plenty more where that came from. It's the need to speed from there. It's the need to speed from now on, Toads. And then we come to the turbo tunnels. The one everyone complains about, but if they were talking about the Genesis version, well, it's actually hard to disagree, because this one sucks. Some of the speedrun strats work in this game. Some, but not all. Yeah, you gotta punch the health when they steal it, and unlike the NES, you just have to touch them. I need to check who programmed this one. Like, I have to double check it. Because this is pretty damn shitty. Although, a little more colorful. Although the balls on the bottom looks like those things that you put your kids in and they just pretend they're in a sea of balls. And you can't do the gravity jump here. Now, this is actually going to be difficult for mainly one reason. The hit detection during the ramps are completely fucked up. They are completely fucked up in this game. Sometimes it won't register you jumping onto it, and sometimes it will, which is what you'll see. Well, how you'll see me die in this a lot. Me and D Tyson, when we were playing the co-op game of this, which you can see on YouTube, by the way, so go check that out. We were stuck here because either one of us was dying from the ramps not registering, and by the ramps I meant the ones in midair. The ones on the ground were perfectly fine. But yeah, that's what made it really killer, so this version of the game really sucks. And the hit detection sucks too, because it's a lot bigger than the NES one, for one thing, so everything's more on point. If you know what I mean, for those of you who do game design, you know the boundary box of... Damn it. I missed that, yes I did. The boundary box on your characters, that's where the game registers your character. It doesn't have its own hitbox. Or its hitbox in the NES one wasn't necessarily the graphics of your Toad, but in the Genesis one, that seems to be the... What? I flew off the ramp. What the hell? Oh, and just to note, the Genesis one is supposed to be the easiest version of Battletoads, and in some of the levels that is the case, but for the most part, no, not really. You'll see what I mean, especially if you played the original. Oh, I must have held back too much. Oh, finally. That was ridiculous. You wouldn't catch me doing that on the NES, although I do have to go and de-rust on the NES Battletoads, which is one of my favorite games to play. Not my favorite to speedrun, of course. Or, not my favorite to speedrun. Oh yeah, this double ramp thing that you gotta jump through, not as difficult. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness it registered. I tried to do a no-death run in this game, and you know what? Not to, like, discourage anyone who wants to do it, but this game will fuck with you so badly. Okay, it registered. Actually, I didn't even really need that one. Oh yeah, that ramp, that wall there in the NES, it was actually in the middle. It was the only unique wall in the game. But this one, they just stuck it to one of the top or bottom sides. Oh, register. Oh, thank goodness. Trust me, those things are finicky. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, and my strategy from the NES game doesn't work. If you land to the top right during that scene with the bullet rats, you will not get hit by anything. And the 5 jumps here are much easier because the game is slower. Oh, here comes the impossible part. This one is pretty easy. Yeah, we just skip past the warp. Yeah, this one is much slower, and you can pretty much just dodge as soon as you see the board, so you don't have to do the rhythm thing. All right. Did I die twice? I forgot! In this version of the game, the rats dropping the wall will kill you if you stay at the very front of the road. Unlike the NES one, where if you did that, you'd actually just easily avoid them. But no, they have to fuck with it and make it more difficult in some ways. You annoying frogs! I'll have you trapped in the gourmet lunch and the pieces deep frost for eternity. Let's break the ice, Toads! It's party time! Looks almost like Scrooge McDuck or something, or whoever that professor was. I'll beat this level too and then stop. Oh, that's stupid. That's not supposed to happen if it was the NES game. And of course the music gets butchered by my Genesis. I apologize for that. It sounds much, much better than this. Oh yeah, these snowmans don't instant kill you, by the way. And by instant kill, usually in the NES they're supposed to instant kill you. I'm just trying to fuck with the snowman right here. Okay, looks like he won't die. Oh, right, they do die. It's just, oh, that ice cube just spawns right like that. Okay, I'm not gonna do the usual NES thing. Okay, it seems fine there. And of course I die. Because this game works differently and is literally fucking with, what I know of the original Battletoads. Let's die. Okay, let's hide here like I was planning to, but I thought the ice cube would just drop straight down. So they weren't completely incompetent. And if the items weren't on screen, it wouldn't register. And that icicle you can't run past because this game sucks. You could run past it in the NES one, as I mentioned, so... Don't mind me if I keep, like, screwing up here. It's literally because it's different. I don't think you can even do the speedrun strat in this, most of the speedrun strat in this game, because they fixed that. You can even call it that. That Koopa spike shell was supposed to come when you, entered into the screen, not before. God damn it, come on. By the way, the ice blocks will come alive, which, it did do that in the NES, but... Oh, come on! You're not supposed to do the boot! You're really not supposed to. Yeah, good luck no deathing this. I'm not doing that after the NES. The NES was at least consistent. Oh, fuck you. See, they don't kill you instantly. In the NES one, they would have killed me instantly. Oh, what the? Why the fuck did you do that? Oh, why? Oh, that's not supposed to happen. But since this game is, the way it was designed was messed up. Oh, that's so fucking messed up. So fucking messed up. I'm gonna need to play the original NES Battletoads to get over this. And yes, I'm keeping the deaths in. I know it's not what I usually do, but in this case, I have to show off like how bad it is for review purposes in the future. I plan to do this review of a certain ninja in the future, as well. Because while they keep making fun of the NES Battletoads, because they really kind of suck at the game, unlike me and D. Tyson, then we can all at least agree this one sucks. Oh yeah, this platform, it's much smaller than the original, and you can't do the headbutt trick. I never actually tried that. I should have known. It's probably because they raised that spike. Oh yeah, you see that trick where I drop down really fast by punching? That's a thing I'll need to do in a later level to beat one of the hardest race, or not hardest race, but one of the most hated races in the games. And that's not even mentioning the hardest level in this game. Oh, that's fucking... The timing of those platforms is fucked up. In the NES, they came at the exact same time, and you would have landed on them no problem. But here, you gotta wait a little bit and not screw that jump up. Small jump, yeah. Oh look, it's about to be like 20 minutes. I apologize. I just was not expecting. I wasn't expecting myself to die this many times. What the fuck? Toady motherfuckers? Why? Ugh, that was retarded. That was stupid and should not have happened. Oh, fuck you, that's cheap. Alright, the ice cube waits for you here. In the NES one, yeah, I'm gonna keep saying that a lot. Let's see. It comes for you. Oh. Okay, we're almost done with this level. Oh yeah, by the way, that thing can probably kill you. Oh, I guess it didn't. I could have sworn it killed you over over the wall, because it was that badly programmed. Don't care about that 5,000. Oh, we can punch the wall, but that doesn't really do anything. There's also a warp coming up that, if you absolutely need it, takes you 2 levels forward. Hey, they're not throwing any bottom ones. Oh! What's going on? They're not supposed to take this long. That's very weird. Never actually seen that happen before. Oh, finally. Oh, let me try that again. Let's see if I can quickly drop down. One more try. I have confidence I can do this. Okay, you're not floaty enough to do that, so that was 3 lives gone. Oh! No, I didn't mean to slip off. How many lives do I have? Jump up. Okay. Oh yeah, and these these walls, they bounce higher, and also the shortcut where you can just skip one of the walls doesn't work, because if you skip, normally there's a barrier down here, and you can skip it if you break one of the walls. You know what they say, don't you? Out of the frying pan and into the surf. No, they don't. So, surf's up, Toads. Let's kick those spaceboards in action. But we won't be doing that. Next time, I'll be playing at Surf City. I'm WizWorld100, you're the viewers, and I'm the Let's Player. And be sure to check out my review channel, LazyWorks Creation. See ya!